Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the second episode. You will be back because we're that awesome. Isn't that right, Adeel?
Yes, yes,
That was a good experience,
yes.
that first episode, although I felt like there's a lot that I wanted to say that we couldn't say, but maybe because we were trying to find our feet and trying to find our space.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
Adeel, what picture? What picture? Uncle Sam?
Like this, like this.
Emily, I couldn't see you properly, bro.
Is it fine now?
Yeah, it's fine.
But we just gotta do our thing. So where do you want to start with?
Well, tell me, how was your weekend, man? Like, it's been what now, 4 weeks since you?
No, three. Yeah, it'll be 4 weeks on the 20th.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So Alhamdulillah, it's been alright. Still adjusting to the weather, bro. Just where I thought, yeah, it's so cold. So cold. Yeah, but obviously no competition to Canada. But
Well,
London is cold, bro.
right now, I think it's not that bad here. I think it's a London thing, honestly, because it's been raining for the past 3-4 days here as well. I think that's the reason why they basically were looking for places where it rains the most, and they found the place, and they were like, you know what, this looks like a London, so let's try it.
Probably.
Um, I think for you, probably the first winter you'd experience
Yeah.
new things,
You know,
right?
and you know how everyone mentions, right? It's not just I think it's the wind that hurts you the most.
Yeah.
The wind, the breeze. That's the. I think when you're in the tube, you don't feel anything. You actually have to open up your jacket and ventilate. But as soon as you step outside, it's not a good feeling, bro.
I remember when we were at university in Nottingham, coming back, obviously we were kids and I guess we were a bit more resilient now that I think about it. I don't know how, but coming back from university at like 7, 8 p.m., like you're spitting, that's what
7,
we call
8
it.
p.m. Why were you coming back at 7?
Bro, it's not like we were studying the whole day.
I'm sure. We're talking about 7, 8 p.m. तो आज कहीं और होता.
Exactly. So anyway, we're coming back at 7, 8 p.m. Or well, it felt like 7, 8 p.m. because it got dark so bad.
Yeah, of course.
And then it'll be like raining and then the wind, right? So
I'm sure.
like that is something that's ingrained since my time.
So I think someone needs to come up with some piece of clothing to cover the face, bro. But you go pick up the other day, I remember Thursday or Wednesday, I was going to pick up the kids from school. So I'd been wearing a jacket, which was alright, but it was really cold that day. So I thought, I'll take a hoodie and a jacket. I just tested that it felt alright, so I left. It was alright. For the first 2-3 minutes, I was alright. Throughout that journey, it's an 11-12 minute walk to the kids' school. Bro, my face froze, bro. But मतलब मुझसे सांस नहीं ली जा रही है, नाक फ्री हो गई. मैं बोले यार, everything else was okay. Leaking, it was hurting me, breathing was hurting me. So someone needs to come.
Just taking it easy.
Yeah.
Why were you breathing so hard?
Yeah, it's true. ये कैसा मौसम है जहाँ पे सांस लेने में गिर गए. My nose was hurting, nostrils were hurting. I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
But then, so someone needs to come up these Nike Adidas. They keep on making neck warmers and all those things.
There is
You need
something.
neck warmers. You don't need a neck warmer. What the hell is a neck warmer, bro? Why do you need a neck warmer?
I think it's kind of out of fashion too, right? Like
It
I
looks
think
good. It looks good. It looks nice.
it's like a fashion statement. I think, but it's still out of fashion. Now you got like those, those jackets with hoodie and stuff like that. So you do
Yeah.
like a muffler, right? That's what they call it, a muffler.
Yeah, muffler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have something to cover the face, and
Which
it's
is?
called.
Yeah. And you think I'll be wearing ski masks next to children's school? Yeah. Yes.
That's perfect.
Perfect.
That's the
Perfect
thing,
recipe. Yes, it's perfect. So you get it.
That to a new guy who's just come in.
Man, but seriously, because of all these things, right? We know why we can't wear a ski mask. Forget children's school anyway. You can't wear a ski mask. Right?
Yeah.
But someone needs to come up with something to cover the face for winters, really. Really.
Yeah.
I can't keep walking like that, right?
Well, I'll give you a suggestion. You may not like it. But And I was in my head, I'm thinking that I could work. Put on like 2 layers of Vaseline. You won't leave it. And then honestly, think
No,
about it.
you know, when you said, I think in my head it works, that was the only place I knew it was going to work. It was not going to be practical.
Listen.
I was,
Think about it. Like Vaseline,
uh,
they are protection, right?
mm, mm.
Basically, when you put it on, it covers the pores and what have you. So you're not going to feel
Yeah.
cold, bro. But here's the thing: it's going to be missions to take it off.
Yeah,
Like
no. I think you have a point there. So yesterday, we spoke about how we want to talk about. I think I don't want to get it wrong. It's Logan Paul, right?
Logan Paul and Mike Tyson.
And Mike Tyson. So I still get confused. Which one's Jake? Which one's Logan?
Yeah,
They
that's true.
look too similar, bro. And
Yeah.
both are doing the similar kind of thing. So Logan Paul and Tyson, right? So what do you think about that?
It's basically like, do you remember Rocky? What was it, Rocky 3? Where there's this big exhibition fight, or was it Rocky 2? Rocky 3. That was Rocky 3, right? Where Rocky Balboa.
I think Rocky 3 was the one with Mr.
Okay, so yeah, that's the one that I'm talking about. Because who was the Creed? Yeah, remember the exhibition fight that
Adonis Creed.
Yeah, Adonis Creed. Yeah. So
What a name! What a name, bro!
I know that's okay. So now you have to say Adonis Creed. Like you cannot say in my place.
Yeah, you don't feel the oomph of the name Adonis, and you have to tell you Adonis. Mola Jet.
So, you remember the fight that Adonis Creed had is supposed to be like an exhibition or what have you. I think that this was just meant to be like an exhibition. The guy's 58.
Yeah, obviously.
Right. And there's a lot.
I think.
Go ahead.
What? Sorry, I have to बोल ले.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like this guy was past his prime 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So I think someone was asking me, why would he do it? Because I read financially he's not doing very well. Mike Tyson. And
He's like $1 million in debt.
Yeah. And he's been very open about it as well, that he's made a lot of wrong decisions in his life. Yeah, problem is, all these things you realize much, much later in hindsight.
When you live that kind of life, you have all of these patients and all that kind of stuff, you only realize it after. So, you know what for me, the highlight of this whole thing was
What?
The weigh-in. Do you remember, or I don't know if you heard, Mike Tyson slapped the shit out of him.
Yeah, I saw the clip. I saw the clip.
Yeah. So, you know why he slapped him?
No.
Okay. So there's a clip that I saw of Mike Tyson, a very long time ago, him talking about how much he hates it when somebody steps on his shoes. Like, it's something that it's his pet peeve, right? If Mike Tyson's got a pet peeve, that pet peeve is going to lead to like somebody getting beaten the shit out of himself.
Yeah,
right?
I guess he's not had kids, so.
As he's walking up to Mike Tyson, he purposefully basically steps on his white shoes. And as soon as he does that, the next thing is the slap of the fist.
I thought, was he wearing shoes? I can't remember. But probably, I don't know. I don't know the reason behind it.
Or maybe that was. Then, as a result of that, he slapped him. But I saw that.
Yeah, because he's so old, right? And he's got so many head injuries. He processed it very late.
It took a while for that injury.
Yeah. So,
no, it was the fact that he lasted 8 rounds or how many other rounds. That in itself speaks volumes. About his,
Yeah, I don't know how much merit was there was to this fight. So I'm not really going to comment on that.
Jake Paul landed 28% of the punches that he threw. And Mike Tyson landed about 18% of the punches that he threw.
Right.
Mike Tyson threw 97 punches.
Right.
And Jake Paul threw 228 punches.
Wow.
Yeah. So that tells you a lot about, which way.
But I don't know if you... So I was not really looking forward to watching the fight, but I just wanted to know what happened. But, the event started at 1 o'clock here. Until 4 o'clock, I think the undercards were going on. So I think as we move nearer to the fight, I was just checking, as it started, what's the update, as it started. When I was coming across so many tweets, yeah, about people having issues with their Netflix because the streaming was
really?
not up to the mark. Did you
Yeah,
read that?
I saw it.
Actually,
Because
you watched the
yeah,
game?
because I watched the pre-fight.
Uh-huh.
And the pre-fight was fine because I wanted to see what live on Netflix looks like, right? Like what's so
Right,
amazing.
right.
You never know. I mean, next year it might be, pledging for Premier League, right? So what have you. So it looked fine. The pre-fight looked fine. The broadcast and everything was fine. But who's that girl who does Champions League broadcast for NBC?
Kate Abdul?
Kate Abdul, yeah, exactly. So she was hosting it, I guess, for Netflix or whatever, and she had to turn up, actually apologize for the technical difficulties. Because I mean, at that point, everyone knew, while the fight was going on, that it was apparently a horrible experience. Because I turned it on for a little bit, but come on, I have 3 kids. I am a knockout at 10, 11 o'clock. I cannot stay up. So even though it was a Friday night, or was it Friday, Saturday? I just knocked out. And then the next morning, I saw basically all the gifs and the memes around the cancellation and the cancellation of such a big fight. Everyone, I think Drake bet I don't know how much ever.
No idea.
Yeah, and a lot of people put a lot of money on the fight. So it was a little disappointing. If I had stayed up late to watch that game, it's like watching Pakistan versus Australia at 3 o'clock in the morning, right? And Pakistan anyway, because
because we did like that.
So किसी एक शायद अफरीदी की बैटिंग देखनी अब तो वो भी नहीं है. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
those were the times, bro.
Those were the times. But apparently Pakistan did all right, man. Even in the one days.
Just the one days.
Yes.
The one days.
Well, I mean, there's just been 2 T20s, right? And one was a shorted format.
And the knock rate is 100%.
Yeah, man. There's सबकी vision है.
The weekend was all right. Most of the time with family. So on Friday night, my wife's cousins came over. Father-in-law was over for a few hours. He had dinner with us. And so he was just telling me about his younger days.
Yeah.
He had been to Bombay multiple times because he worked on a ship. And that ship was chartered for delivering goods between Bombay and the Gulf. So not only Dubai, but Saudi Arabia, but whatever, Oman and this thing. So at one point in time, he was telling me the 1979 New Year's Eve he spent in Bombay, celebrating New Year's in Bombay, because his ship was malfunctioning and the whole crew was stuck. So they celebrated the 1979 New Year's in Bombay. So that I found that out. So you learn everything new every other day, right? Yeah. So he was telling me about his life and his friends and stuff since younger days. How the things were much simpler, and
of course,
people were more simpler as well.
Yeah.
वैसे बड़ों के साथ बैठ के ना इनकी stories सुन के just to imagine the time that they had. I like doing that. I really enjoy that.
I don't know. I explained to my 6-year-old daughter, and she listens to it. She never registers the fact that there was no.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And she doesn't there's no registering the fact that there was no mobile device. No, that comprehension is not there at all.
Bro, but sometimes, sometimes even when I'm going to a new place, right? I myself sometimes wonder, man, how are we moving around without Google Maps? How are we managing things without Google Maps?
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, I don't know how we did it, really.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, so here's the thing. In a city like London, you will definitely find it extremely difficult to navigate without Google Maps initially.
Right.
Because, I mean, I was there in England when there was we didn't use Google Maps, we had TomToms.
You had some sort of navigation, right?
But not when you're on foot, right? When you're on foot, you will have to plan the shit out of that trip before you left, bro. Or you're basically stranded. Right, because you want to trust a lot of people on the street.
Obviously.
So, Yeah, that's always. I had a good weekend. Thanks for asking, bro.
That was really good.
Really, season?
Apart from spending 8 hours on editing the first episode, how was the weekend?
Yeah, it was alright. It was a learning experience from the editing perspective.
Yeah.
On nooks and crannies that you have to figure out, but yeah, we got some. We're cat sitting essentially.
Okay.
A couple of Siberian cats, which apparently I found out are probably the most dog-like felines out there. So, and
What do you mean by that? Dog-like felines.
you know how cats, they're like independent, like they, unselfish, and like will do what they want to do, and then they will be out the way, and they're not going to care about you, right? Give me the food, give me the water, give me my toys, right? And when I want a big pet, I will come to you. But when I'm done being pet, I will walk away, and you will not follow me. That type of parents, right? So, like, I mean, these cats are not like that. They're very friendly. They'll come to you. They'll, spend some time with you. And if you call them, they listen. They come to you. Because day 3, bro, and like they would chill with me and like. So that was good.
And are they bigger in size as well, or like a normal cat that are?
These are like 7 months, and they are like a full-fledged cat size right now. I wonder how big they get essentially once they're full size. I did see that they are between 17 to 35 inches. I don't know.
I can't hear you. Your voice went away.
Can you still not hear me?
No, it's fine. I just went for a second or two.
Sorry, I think I was too far back. So,
you just stopped yourself from a reaction. I thought you just stopped yourself from a reaction.
But here's the highlight of my weekend. So Sunday, usually, even though every single Canadian will know this, is a horrible day to do groceries, we still find ourselves being short of groceries on the day of Sunday. So, and obviously there's like a bunch of things that I had to go get, and naturally the only place, because there's like this corn chip that's awesome with like hummus and stuff.
I like corn chips. They're awesome.
They're awesome, like Bugles, but they're like better.
No, I like Bugles. I like Doritos though.
Doritos are good, but I think we can't eat them like in Canada anyway. There's some like animal enzyme, which is not halal for us. So I mean, that's why Doritos are ranch, and like even the heat business is like shit. Anyway, let me finish my story. I'm telling you about my weekend.
Sorry.
So anyway, Nimra puts the list down for me, and she says, "Listen, you need to get this, this, and this. Okay, you're the boss. Don't expect me for like another couple hours. You're sending me to Costco." Okay, because those chips are only being on Costco. And so, I don't know if you know how Costco works, but it's like annual membership. Okay, so you only a select few, well, not select few. If you have that membership, you're able to shop inside Costco, and if you don't, you're not allowed in the store. And the reason why that is because they advertise themselves as like a wholesale, pricing. I don't think they're wholesale, bro. Honestly, there's like
So anyway,
I went to Costco, and I was waiting.
Bro.
Yeah. No, well, the gas is actually cheaper too. Like it's like 3-4 cents cheaper there. So that's usually why I'd go there to fill up gas and stuff. Anyway, but in this instance, these were these corn chips that were extremely required by the household. So I made the trip.
Yes.
Anyway, I go there, and to my surprise, it's like a Wednesday afternoon, bro. Like there's literally
no one.
No, I wouldn't say no one, right?
Yeah,
Imagine Dubai Mall on a Friday. That's what a Sunday is at Costco. Crazy, right?
No, I didn't get your point.
People pay Costco $150 a year to come and shop here and pay like whatever it is that they pay them, right? And so obviously every time I go, I'm grading. But this time on a Sunday, I was out of there in like 30 minutes. I was like, stoked.
But why?
I think I have found the window. Bro. That's what it is.
but why? Why do you think that? Do you think that that's the time that people are still making their shopping list while you're at Costco, finishing it off?
So one set of people, the morning / afternoon set of people, have just literally finished their shopping. The afternoon / evening set of people are just getting up from their sofas to start start to put their jackets on to actually go to Costco. So I think I was right in the middle of that window. And and I'm not sharing that time with anybody, by the way.
But you know what the good thing about this whole thing is? You shared this right now on the over here, so that those two people watching this video in Canada can make use of it. Having like a lot of
Well,
thousands of
there's
people
all
can-
the incentive in the world for people to watch this podcast now.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I have,
Well,
like,
wait, if you get stay tuned.
I wish I had watched this podcast.
Yeah, maybe 10 years down the line, someone will watch it and let's just see if this still works. What are these guys talking about? And he goes like, whoa. We're like
Is that what
Simpsons.
people found in the future?
We'll be like Simpsons. Are predicting the future?
Now that is deep, bro.
Doesn't make sense
Yeah.
at all. No, I feel now these days, I don't know, I've been having this feeling for the past couple of years actually, that, people are pricing their items as per their own will and wish, which is okay to a certain extent. But then, once you do it, everyone else does it. And then, like, okay, I have a business, right? Let's say I sell shoes, okay? I'm going to price my shoes at a very exorbitant price and, expect people to buy it. And then, the grocery store down the line sees me doing this practice, and he starts pricing his items higher. And I've been doing my grocery from him. So, I don't know if it makes sense, but, people keeping profit margins higher. Do people need to keep profit margins that higher? I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's the age
Too much
old.
ambiguity.
That's the age old question of, like, the ethics of capitalism, right? End of the day, you need to have a better margin. You need to have bigger profits than last year. If you're a corporate owner, right? If you
Why
are,
can't
like,
anyone be happy just to get by? Why can't they be happy just getting by? I mean,
I think we were born.
it'll make for a happier society. I know that for sure.
Yeah, but then, I mean, if we didn't have that kind of push in the society, then we wouldn't have, like, things like the internet or mobile phones or self-driving cars or
No, I'm saying R&D people can keep doing what they're doing. But, I
You
don't
gotta
know.
have it both ways, bro. I don't think you
Yeah,
gotta have it
true.
both.
True.
Is it that were the case then? Very long time ago, we would have all of those things. But I mean, who's to say we didn't? Right? Like,
Yeah.
you see it with your eyes what the Egyptians were like? No. Like,
No.
same with the Mayans, right? We don't know what they were up to.
Yeah, no, apparently Mel Gibson knew.
Where is he, by the way, man? Like, I heard he's doing like a second Passion of the Christ or whatever.
Yeah, I read something about that as well. Man, I think even that guy, I mean, Mel Gibson did that thing now. I think he's done a couple of movies as well. Like, I think it's called with Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell, Bad Dads or Bad Fathers or something like
That
that.
was a fun movie. That was
Yeah, I
a
haven't
fun,
seen it. I haven't seen it.
dude. It is a fun. It is a.
Bro, I just remembered, how these days it's really like I've seen so many movies and series that it's
actually-
really what?
I'm gonna find the name of that movie. It's bugging me. Oh yeah, go on.
Asha. So how I've seen most of the movies and gory movies and series. You see arms getting ripped off and all those things, right? Bro, yeah. Yesterday or day before, I was watching something and literally had goosebumps for after a very long time after watching something. Like for literally, I was watching it. I wanted to stop watching it. I couldn't stop watching it. And, because the whole movie culminates to that scene. And that scene is shot in such a way, I'm like, I was actually speechless and stunned. You know how very, very few times has it happened in my life that I've been left speechless and stunned by a visual. And this was one of the, and it just kept for the next 5 minutes. The movie was going on and I just kept thinking about, like, what did I just watch? What the hell did I just watch?
That movie was Daddy's Home. But what movie did you come?
So this movie, not many people have heard about this movie. It's called Bone Tomahawk. Bone Tomahawk. It's like a Western, okay? And it has Kurt Russell in it, if I'm not wrong.
I've seen the trailer for I'm not a very big Western guy, honestly.
Yeah. No, listen. So it's not like a typical Western.
It's a horror.
It's not even a horror. That's the beauty of it. It's not even a horror. It's just like it's a rescue movie. So I'll just give you a
Sure,
of it.
it created a genre. Is that what you're saying?
No, I didn't create a genre. It's just that I don't think it's horror. You can't classify it as a horror because there's nothing
I mean, Google.
except one scene. Except one scene, bro.
Google.
And but that's it.
What-
Google
Yeah.
needs to have better standards. It's more harder. So yeah, but I know. But this movie, I mean, if you ever are wanting to watch something new, something different, watch it. Although I'm watching True Detective these days, and Mahesh Ali, bro, he's a rage. He is so good, man. He is so good.
Yeah.
He is. But you know that show, the particular season 3. I'm watching season 3 right now, and so it's got I don't know his name, unfortunately. Let me find his name. So this guy was, I think, the villain in Blade 1. So you know how True Detective every season is 2 detectives, right?
I haven't seen True Detective,
You haven't
but,
seen any?
but I guess I know what you're talking about. The drift is very similar. Like it's basically new case every.
Yeah, new case and new set of detective, new part of the country, and they tackle that. So Mahershala Ali is playing a cop, obviously, in 3 different timelines. As in, there's a case that happens, which do they solve it? Yeah, they solve. So the case happens. Then 10 years later, the case gets reopened for something. So he's still playing a timeline, and now he is in his probably late 70s, early 70s. He's suffering from dementia, and he's doing so that case apparently now gets solved. So he's doing a TV show, an interview basically about that case. So as he talks, so we get taken back to his earlier self and stuff, and go back as he is talking to the interviewer about the investigation and what happened, what they did. Things are coming back to him, and he's like seeing things in different light now that he's so much older. Because the case is unresolved till now.
Oh yeah.
So he's reaching out to his old partner who's also old and bitter. But the plot in itself is really good. I mean, I haven't finished it, so I'm still watching it. I don't know how it goes. I still have 2 episodes to go. But literally, performance as the late 70s guy is so incredible. I can't. Then he's captured the way they're walking, the way they talk. The old age people, his hand movements. How even getting up from a chair or getting into a chair is different for old people of that age. He's captured that so nicely. That's a different level of craft. That's a different level of craft.
Yeah. So you think he's like the next Denzel Washington?
That thing kept coming to my mind again and again. That is he the next Denzel Washington? But then I think he'll be his own Mahershala Ali. I don't think he'll try to. Denzel had his thing. Denzel is an amazing actor.
Yeah.
Mr. Washington.
Looking forward to Gladiator.
Okay. Or by the way, any movie you're looking forward to apart from Gladiator?
Yes. Dead Reckoning.
Which one?
Mission Impossible.
Oh yeah, the Final Reckoning. Not Dead Reckoning.
I think it's called. Isn't it called Dead Reckoning?
No, Final Reckoning.
Okay. Because like the one before this ended on a cliffhanger. Like it was literally a cliffhanger. He was jumping off that thing, and then he landed in that thing, and then
yeah. I think he landed on the
train, right?
He was trying to get into the train, and the train was like falling down. The problem, I know I enjoyed Mission Impossible, the last one. I enjoyed it a lot. Actually, I think I've enjoyed all Mission Impossibles, without a doubt. Without a doubt. I mean, it's amazing how that team and Tom Cruise keep delivering a good product every time.
Exactly.
Really, really, really. But somehow I keep forgetting the plot.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. So we did a rewatch of the whole Mission Impossible series.
Right.
It's on this thing. We did a whole watch probably 3 weeks ago.
Okay. And do you remember each and every part?
Huh? Well, now I think right before the movie comes, I will have to watch it again, probably.
So I think I remember the part because I watched that part a lot of times.
Yeah.
That part. I think his wife gets abducted by Philip Seymour Hoffman, and he goes and saves her. So I watched that movie in cinema. I'm not even joking. I watched it 4 times in the cinema.
Holy.
Because
Time
that,
cinema.
yeah, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. So I had my appendix operation and was off from work for 2 weeks. I think. Man, this was ages ago. I don't know when was this movie released.
Was I in Dubai at the time, or was I not there?
I have no idea. I think you were. I think you were in London, in UK at that time.
Oh.
Wait, let me. So what was it called? What was it called? I think it was called Ghost Protocol, or was it called? I'm trying to see. Yeah, no, sorry. It was called 2012. Okay, yeah. So I was.
Why do I remember this?
My friend. What? Appendix? Yeah. I know. I don't know.
Yeah. I've no.
So anyways,
although I do struggle with.
No. Sorry. This is 2006.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
I was in England.
Yeah. So I had that, and then I watched is MI3, not MI4, MI3.
Yeah.
So
MI3.
So I watched that in 2006. So I watched it 4 times because I was off work. This was the only good movie in the cinema. I watched it once. I loved it. Then I watched it again. Then some friends from work made a plan. I watched with them. Then some other friends from other group of friends, and I had nothing to do. So I was like,
our friend circle is right. Like if somebody invites you and you don't, you're basically the victim.
I think I was like, I think when I got invited the 3rd time and the 4th time, I was pretty upfront. Like, yeah, I watched it, but I'll watch it again. No problem.
Yeah.
So, because I liked it that much. And this man, Tom Cruise, what a guy, bro. What a guy. I've seen the trailer for Last Reckoning, the Final Reckoning, whatever it's called.
Hey, I have. They don't give a lot away in the trailer, by the way. Right?
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
I think they are, and I think they're doing this as well. They are at that point where they've got because they've delivered good products in the past, and they've got a proper fan following. They don't really need to give you much. I think the trailer that they showed, I don't think they need to do a trailer 2, trailer 3. People are still going to go watch it.
No, but that's the thing. They will, right? Because I think this is coming out.
Yeah, they will.
June next year. So they. I was starting to wonder. It's like you're basically driving, and then you think to yourself, "Hey, wonder when the next Mission Impossible movie is coming."
Right? Oh yeah, this movie has given us so many iconic scenes. And this franchise rather has given us so many iconic scenes.
The one at the canyon, Grand Canyon, where Tom Cruise is like,
yeah, and then. I think there's the dagger. Yeah.
That's the throwing the glasses and like
But do you remember watching before all Tom Cruise and Mission Impossible? Do you remember watching the series? I remember watching it in Pakistan.
Mission Impossible.
Remember watching? Yes.
No,
so Mission Impossible.
We used to watch MacGyver, bro. That was our thing.
So you haven't seen Mission Impossible series, right?
I haven't.
So this Mission Impossible the format was such, the A-Team, right?
Yeah.
So it was like a group of 4 or 5 people who, so anyways in Mission Impossible they had 4 or 5 people. So one was a techie, one was a fighter, they all had their specialities, and one was the boss who would control them and tell them, and they would sign the. So the soundtrack was same of that Mission Impossible. So that's the only thing that connects the two in the name. So that's where it came from. So yeah, I know many.
I think the Limp Bizkit took that soundtrack to the next level, though, right?
Yeah.
That was like Mission Impossible 3, right? The one that you had your appendicitis.
Yeah.
And then you basically had to watch it 4 times or whatever.
No, I'm not complaining. I watched it. You didn't have to watch it. I watched it.
Fair enough.
Well, by the way, I was thinking, actually not thinking the other day, I keep thinking it usually, you know how we have this Marvel and DC making big superhero movies now, and they become an event in itself, right? Where people are compelled to go to the cinema. That's what I was just thinking. You don't get any good, like how there was drama movies or suspense movies which people would go to the cinema to watch.
Yeah.
That's just now limited to online platforms.
Yeah, I agree because the whole point of a cinematic experience
Yeah.
is now like that cinematic 3D
Yeah.
slash 4D experience where you're actually touching and feeling things, right?
Yeah.
Which is why the action sequence then becomes, you know, you don't cinema with that. You know what I mean? Like you want to be sitting at home and watching it, and that's where I think, and plus okay, so here's an example. I watched the first episode. I don't know if you've watched Silo yet. Have you watched Silo?
It's got Rebecca Ferguson.
I think that's her name. I think it's a very underrated TV series. Like it is really good. Anyway, so I was watching the first episode of the second season, which came out I think on Friday this week. Bro, it literally had 2 lines of dialogue in the whole episode, and not just that. Only there were 2 actors that was shown face, and everything else was CGI. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like from a budget perspective, some of these sci-fi movies or even sometimes drama movies, they don't really have a lot of like a budget expense and so on and so forth. Like they wouldn't have a lot of overhead. Whereas the action movies, like you have to blow up like a car, or you have to what was a really good action movie that came out recently? What's that guy's name, man? It was goodness gracious. Came with Barbie.
Don't see it. Ryan Gosling. The Grey Man.
Ryan Gosling. So
Grey Man.
Grey Man.
On Netflix. The Grey Man. Grey.
No. The Fall
Have you
Guy.
seen The Grey?
The Fall Guy. That was awesome.
The Fall Guys. That's it. But have you seen The Grey Man?
I have not actually. Is it any good?
Netflix. Bro. Watch the trailer. Watch the trailer on YouTube. I won't even have to say. It's got Chris Evans as the villain.
Okay.
And the Captain America. And Ryan Gosling. And there's some girl as well. Oh, yeah. Who's that girl? I can't remember. Anyway, watch the trailer. It's
Grey Man.
and it's by Russo Brothers.
Seen it. Grey Man.
The Grey Man.
Oh, I have seen it. And it is
I'm
an
sure
awesome.
you must have. Yeah, it was a good movie.
Chris Evans is in it. He's the bad guy. I remember
Yeah,
this
he's
movie
the bad guy.
where he has to basically he's the good guy, but then he becomes the bad guy.
No, he was always a bad guy, bro.
Ryan Gosling is
Yeah. So they work for the same agency, and then he becomes free to spoiling this to anyone.
Yeah. So watch us. We're learning this crap.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we'll get there. But I think with that, I think we're talking about a lot. So let's wrap it up for today.
I just wanted to say, anyone who watches our videos, the 2 videos that we posted till now, if there are any topics that you would like us to talk about, please feel free to message us or put a comment, and we'll try to cover it. Yes,
Absolutely, I agree. But you know what? One thing that we did not say in the first, I don't know, I wasn't going to say it. I just forgot. Guys, like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Really.
Subscribe. Actually,
Yes, please.
we're waiting.
Actually,
We'll wait.
I would say one more thing. Not only like and subscribe, share it with your friends, family as well. And and I think we'll be the mini mic drops.
That's what you did. That share
No,
was
and one more thing. And you know what? If you want us to talk about anything at all, we just want to keep this family friendly and stuff. Just if you want this, just leave a comment saying what you would like us to cover. And we're nobody's opinions don't matter, but we'll try to include it. And if you want to take on it, we'll be more than happy to give it to you.
Yeah.
So that's my 2 cents.
I think that's a great comment. And even though we're nobodies, we will absolutely influence your life in any which way that we can possibly do. So sponsors, anyone who's out there who would like to sponsor us, this is your plan. This is when we will screen your name from the top of the Big Ben and the top of, CN Tower is pretty far away, so I'll probably just go upstairs.
Yeah, support the little guy.
Support the small business, right?
Yeah.
All right,
What
go
can
for
be
it.
smaller than this? mean, if anyone does stumble upon us, yeah, you know how small we are? I'm not even joking, right? I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Okay. You posted the video, right?
Yeah.
Today?
Yeah.
So I opened YouTube. I was such a pro. I said, okay, you know what? Obviously, what it says is like for it to autofill. Do nothing. We call this. And you weren't even the first answer in the search because you went down, bro.
Oh my God.
You went down.
You should take pride in that, bro.
Yeah, I think you're there. We're on the list. We're down, but we're in the list.
At least we made it to the list.
Yes, yes, yes. We made it to a list where, you know, like we win the participation, everyone's a winner. Everyone's a...
Yeah. Yeah. But here's the thing. Person who's watching this right now, I need you to like and subscribe. And share right now.
Okay. Yes, yes, please.
We're doing this on a Sunday evening. Like, if you guys, or you can't even like and subscribe, how narcissistic can you be?
Not much. We have to be there. We have to. No, you're not.
You're awesome. You're awesome.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, thank you. Thank you, bro.
That button now.
Yes, yes, please. Pretty please. Pretty please, that's very on top, please.
I'm going to go and fix myself and then try to get ready for the battle of Sunday evening, which is put the kids to bed.
Oh, okay. Good luck, bro.
Yeah.
My kids are already tucked in.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching us again. We will be back for another and another until we can, and until you guys support us.
Yeah.
I was, by the way, in all honesty, overwhelmed with the love and support that we got from all the friends and family. Because, you know, you guys are...
To be honest, I was whelmed.
They can do better.
Yes, I was whelmed.
Because
I think the love and appreciation.
There's always room for improvement. Always.
Yes, on your part as well. You, the viewer, I'm talking to.
Yeah, them, absolutely. But they're liking and subscribing as we speak, so we cannot...
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. See you guys.
Have a great day. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.